So last week we talked about that we're going to delve a little deeper into our music and our connections to it, and we're going to use the playlist to do that, something I've been thinking about a lot over these last couple of years. And what we're going to do today is come up with a title. Of course, you can do a playlist anyway where you might do the music first and then come up with a title. But I want to do it this way today because we want to find exactly the right playlist that is going to help us achieve the goal that you came up with last week into 2022. So think about that goal or that intention or the feeling that you are hoping to take into 2022 right now. Even write it down in front of you. And we're going to come up with one feeling word, just the one feeling word that represents all of that for you, the goal, the intention, one feeling word that you hope to achieve. And I'm going to suggest we start with that as the title of our playlist. We can get more creative about it and more fun about it as we go along. But today I really want to make sure we get a close snapshot of the feeling. The reason I want to do this is because how music works like a trigger. I first started talking about this when I wrote the Tune In book up there, and we were talking about the triggers and the anchors. And I gave an exercise in this book that I thought we could do right now together, which is I want you, if you're comfortable, to even close your eyes or just have a bit of a relaxed gaze in front of you. And I want you to let your mind wander to a day that felt stressful, right? And the feeling you have and how you express your stress. So imagine yourself doing that. I'm sorry if you thought this was going to be a mindful, relaxing exercise. It's not going to be one of those, actually. But I do want you to feel it in this moment. And as you are envisioning that particular stressful day, I want you to envision you've just come home or at a certain time of day, and you are alone and you have a moment to go and just be by yourself, wherever that would be, laying in bed, sitting in a comfy chair, wherever that's going to be for you. And you're just so happy you have this opportunity because it's been a really stressful day. Got it? Imagine yourself sitting there or laying there, having your moment. All of a sudden, you remember you've got that one more thing to do. You've actually got to change and leave the house. And you have to do it. That feeling of, I've got to do one more thing. Can you feel that? I know. Now imagine all of a sudden at the perfect volume, the perfect song turns on in your entire house, and it consumes you in just the right way. Imagine what kind of music that would be. Imagine what it sounds like. Maybe you even have a very specific song. Let it just wash over you. Let it go through your mind. The song that is going to help you move forward, take the next step, get changed, and get out the door. That song. Do you have it? That is a trigger and anchor that you can then use time and time again. A song that affects you like that. I want you to come up with the feeling you hope to achieve in 2022. So even seeing the word and even discussing it brings on a bit of that feeling. And then next week, what we're going to do is we're going to add music to your playlist that is going to help you achieve your goal, whatever that may be. So just like the exercise we just did, where we can find a single song that is going to help motivate you from that stressful day and having to do one more thing, but a song's actually going to help you get dressed and out the door. We're going to do that for the entire playlist for whatever goal you're setting for yourself. And each of us, it's going to be different. I've got one more thing to show you before we go today. This came in my mail. And I'm so sorry if it's showing up on everybody's Facebook feed now that I've ordered it. But look at this. Pause if you must, but don't stop. That's what we're going to do when we're creating our playlists for 2022.